trying to see that product. Yo, Sleepy, what's up, homie? You know my cousin, Sad Boy.
I think you got the wrong guy, Holmes.
Everyone's saying that Barlow Sleepy, he like the Mexican Wolverine. And my partner, he want to see that product.
When he talking?
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, my name's Jeff. Welcome to the Humble Kingz comic book show. Let me get the right one. There we go.
Why am I having a hard time remembering where that's from?
It took me a second too, but it's
21 Jump Street,
right? Yeah.
It was what?
21 Jump Street.
Oh yeah.
It took me a minute. I'm like, I know that line, and then as soon as he said, Jeff, I'm like, oh yeah.
My name's Jeff. You only picked it because he said Mexican Wolverine, but my name Jeff just added on to it. All right. Welcome to the Humble Kingz comic book show. I'm Ramon. I'm your host. And my co-hosts today, up to your left or right, however you want to look at it, the man, the myth, the legend, and the pastor, T. Barlow.
Yeah.
Got that thunderbolt going on.
Yeah.
All right. And to his right, left, however you want to look at it, my father's brother's nephew, cousin, former roommate, babysitter, scoutmaster, teacher's hater, Adrian. You're a hater. All y'all haters.
Okay.
What you got over today? Oh, hold on to your butts. I don't even have to read the rest of it. As soon as I saw it. Hold on to your butts.
That's my new one. Yeah. Y'all been scouring for new shirts.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I have been too. I just haven't really bought anything. We're spending money on getting some stuff fixed at the house. So
I bought a really dope Punisher shirt I get all my graphic tees from Walmart. If you can't tell, this is Walmart top of the line.
That's where most mine come from.
Yeah,
right. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's
where So I got that same one.
Yeah. So I felt the nice one I felt the nice Punisher shirt there, and then after that, the very next day, I ended up buying this Demon Slayer shirt that I keep getting like everywhere. Every time I put that shirt on, I step out, I get compliments on that one. They be like, "Oh, it's a nice shirt. I like the shirt." And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. It's like, because it's like, yo, I've been wanting to tell them, it's like, yo, it's plenty of them at Walmart, but it's like,
how did everybody gonna be wearing it?
Yeah, I just be like, I was just like, thank you,
Which one was it again?
It's Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't pick that one up.
No, listen, pick it up. It's all good. We can be twinsies. Like twins. Like only.
No, I'm good with that.
Only females be getting mad at like the same dress.
That is like true, because I could walk and see somebody with the same exact shirt on. They're like, yo. But women, man, they want to fight.
Yeah, and
they want to fight,
and they mad that they both.
It's like, really, you thought you were the only? It was a bunch of those same outfits on there. You think you're the only person?
So you thought you're the only person? You're the only person that shopped at Shein? Like, no, you're not.
That remind me of that In Living Color, Ugly Wanda, when Jamie Foxx walked in, it was like, oh, look at her wearing my outfit. Is she ugly too? Like, it's just ugly.
That is funny. So, man, did you guys watch the movie like we planned?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it.
I did. Just for those who are out of the loop, we're talking about I was about to call it Spider-Woman. We're talking about Madam Web.
It pretty much was.
Was it though?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Spider-Woman, like, come on, like.
Okay, yeah. So on IMDb, it got a 3.5. Was it a 3.5?
Yeah, it got rated pretty low, and I think Rotten Tomatoes rated it like pretty low too. But it's like number 2 on Netflix right now because everybody's watching it.
Everybody watching it, right? And you know what? Yeah, 3.9. So it wasn't a 3.9 movie. It wasn't a terrible movie.
I don't think so either. Like,
here's what I'm thinking. What happened? I think people saw Madam Web. Mm-hmm. Some people thought, oh, look at woke. They're trying to make it woke because they're making a woman thing, right? Who don't know the comics. And then you also have people on the other side who don't know like comics, and they hated it because they expected to see more Spider-Man kind of thingy, and they didn't get it.
Well, again, but that's their own marketing. When they advertising it, they advertised it like it was gonna connect to, I think not Tom Holland, but Garfield.
Toby.
I think it was
Toby's. Wasn't it Toby's?
No, it was. I think it was Garfield. I think they were trying to. I think they said it was going to tie into his. One of them, though.
Well, it did tie into it. I don't know which one to tie into, but it is a prequel to one of the Spider-Man movies.
And I think so. I think with them doing that, it just kind of, I don't know. Did I hate it? No. Did I love it? No. But I said the first time I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie. I fell asleep. I was watching on the plane. I fell asleep.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. I actually fell asleep twice.
I fell asleep once. I fell asleep once. It took me 2 times to finish it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because it was boring, though.
I was tired.
Yeah,
But it was.
right. It
I was
wasn't
tired
because it was
sometimes.
boring.
Happened. Like I was watching it, and it's just I'm on a plane, and it was just they were talking, and it was like when he was talking about trying to find the girls, right? And the dialogue was so just dry, and I'm like, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just turn this off.
That's the crazy thing. So check this out, right? I'm glad that you brought that up because the dialogue was weak.
Yeah,
the story really wasn't all that like compelling or whatnot. However, having said all of that, it wasn't like I've seen far much worse movies. Right,
I thought Morbius was a lot worse.
Yeah, I think that for me.
Look, I can watch Metal Rap again, and not.
I
it
probably
is one of those
too.
movies that if I walk in the room and somebody's watching, I'd be like, "Hey, it wasn't bad," and I would sit and watch it with you.
Yeah. I probably would too. Like you know what I'm saying, I think like for me, I think what it is, and I think it plays off what you said earlier, like how they advertised it. I think a lot of us are a little annoyed by Spider-Man movies with no Spider-Man. Or movies with characters that like really have no significance if it wasn't for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. And it's almost like we're watching whole movies about him. It's like, well, man, at least give us a cameo or something. And then not only that, but like I thought that I was going to see these 3 females suited, booted, and doing some superhero stuff, and I didn't. So that was kind of a disappointment.
You only saw the one, and then like little quick flashes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that was kind of a disappointment. So I mean, like it did leave some stuff to be desired. But having said all of that,
I wasn't disappointed. I guess I came in thinking it was going to be bad, so I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Some people talked about it so badly that when I actually saw it, I was like, yo, it's not as bad as y'all made it sound. Like granted, I can't imagine it winning any awards or even. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even put it on any of my tops list as of right now. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's a movie that that exists. If they build a sequel and a universe out of it, you know what I mean? I think it can be stronger, but
it only can go up. That movie can only go up. I don't see it going down. But I think that's what killed it. I think that's what killed it.
There wasn't enough action for me. There was like their interactions with him were. There was no interactions with the villain really. It's like every time he attacked,
he's the man on the wall. He's the man on the ceiling.
The best parts were quote unquote visions, So that's
probably why I really like the movie. Is because one of my favorite movies is Next, and it reminds me.
Yeah, but Next does that a hell of a lot better. So don't even compare it to Next.
I know. I'm just saying it just reminds me of it. I didn't say that.
I'm like, if you're trying to compare it,
hey, calm down. I just said Next is one of my favorite
movies, and Next does that right. Half the time I didn't even know what the hell was going on. I'm like, okay, I'm like, is this happening? Is it not happening?
Yeah, that's part threw me off too.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it became fairly obvious. Like once the girl got killed, then I was like, okay, yeah, this is a vision. No.
No. I mean, towards the end, but I mean, when it first happened, like when it first happened, when he was checking, I was like, wait, what's happening? I didn't know she was having visions.
Even when he got to the diner the first time, I didn't realize that was a vision until the first girl died in the diner. I'm like, this must be a vision because she died. So
yeah. I mean, you're right. No, you're right. Like it's not until they die. like then because like once that happens, then it becomes a question of, okay, well, when did the vision start? Like, is she already in the diner? Oh no, she's still in the woods. Okay, yeah, you know, and so forth. And so I did like how it was like 2003, right? And so like, you know, with Ben Parker, no, like with it makes the timeline make sense for Spider-Man. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like with Ben Parker and all that. And then even like just the little nods at, you know, saying when somebody is like, hey, he got it lucky, he's only gonna be the uncle, and she says something like, well, yeah, that's what he thinks, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but I never knew anything about Ben being an EMT driver.
Because you could tell they're about to go. She was about to say Peter too.
Yeah, I didn't know about that either, and that may have been something for the movie. I don't think they did a really good job explaining her powers, because I walked away a little confused on what the hell her powers actually were. Like, obviously she's in the future, Madam Web. I'm like, obviously you can see the future, but it just kind of took them a while to really explain how they work or how she even got them. It's like, is that
well, I know how she got them, because remember they tried to heal the mom with the spider. And
it got in there. She's a blade. She's a spider blade.
Yeah,
she's like Blade, but
so I mean, like I think like there's that, but like you're right though, they didn't really like explain, because they made it sound like her powers are so much more than seeing a few minutes in the future. Okay, great. What are they? You know, like
it's just, I don't know.
And then she started having the superpowers at the end.
They just weren't very clear to me. I'm
right,
like,
or like the ability to be in more places than one at once.
Even that, they didn't really explain how that worked, because they kind of showed it, and even then it was kind of like, huh?
Yeah. There's much to be desired. I'm not gonna even knock it. Much to be desired from this movie, but again, like I feel like I've seen worse movies. Like I said, remember, my metric is always going to be The Last Airbender or Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, you know so now remember the end of the movie, because I forgot, that Madam Rep is blind in a wheelchair. Martina is watching, she goes, why is she looking like Professor X?
That's my thing. I'm like, okay, I get the blindness. I'm like, it broke her legs and her spine and everything too.
Yeah, I told her, I said, babe, she's like Professor X, Daredevil, like you say.
Basically, Professor Daredevil. That's what
if you know if you want to know what Professor X Daredevil looked like as a woman, that is Madam Web.
Yeah, man. I'm glad. I think I would have been mad if I went to the theaters and paid full price for it. But it's a good Netflix movie. It's a good fight. It's a good $5 Tuesday movie in the Netflix movie.
It was a good Netflix movie. Yeah,
I was fine watching on Netflix. Like I said, it was something for me to watch on the plane.
Because remember, I told you. Now, see, you're right. Because if I would have paid the $6.99, that remember I told you I watch it for the thing, and then I looked and it was like $6.99 to rent. I was like, I'll wait till it come on one of the streaming sites for free. I would have been mad.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been like, bro, I'm not mad that I spent that $7.
And I think that's a redeeming factor for me. Yeah, like if I had to spend money outside of what I'm already spending for like the streaming service in and of itself, I'd have been a little perturbed. Probably. Yeah.
One thing a lot of people complained about was like the voiceover with the bad guy, and I thought they were just BSing, but no, it's really as bad as they say. Like there's parts where he's talking, and you can tell it's
up.
Yeah, I'm like, it was bad. I'm like,
I wasn't sure it was so bad that I thought that they were doing that on purpose.
No, people talked about it, and I'm like, there's no way.
Supposed to be like this delay, that he's talking.
Nah.
Like that. I thought it was supposed to be that way.
Somebody saw that and greenlit that. Like, this is great. Like,
right. Because that's what they thought. They were like, "Oh, it's supposed to be a delay. It's supposed to be like that."
I don't know what. It was terrible. It was like really bugging me.
It's a supernatural person talking. Of course, it's going to be a delay.
It bothered me. It really did. I was like, no. I was like, there's no way it's that bad. And I'm like, and I'm watching it, and I'm just like cringing. Like, why is he? It's a delay. You can tell he's not saying that right now. It's I don't know. It bugged me. It really did bug me.
They wanted to go for that old school martial arts.
Well, let's watch this clip that Adrian sent.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
The second
okay.
one. Because that one's it's just gonna be a topic.
Never a god. You were never even a man.
They're gonna kill Martha!
Why did you say that name?
Stop! Clark! Stop! Please stop!
Why did you say that name?
It's his mother's name.
That's my mother's name, too.
Reminds me of something my deceased father used to tell me.
My dad's deceased.
No way!
Did your dad get shot, too?
No.
But he's dead, right?
Oh yeah, super dead.
Oh, man. Now that is crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, it's like we just let the fear take the wheel and steer.
You listen to Incubus?
You shut up right now. Incubus! Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Allies.
Tears. Hey, look, the tear from his eye.
Yeah, I saw the thing. Oh my
I
god.
found that one, man. I was like, I had to. It was too funny.
It's funny. I saw that, but I didn't watch it. I didn't click on it.
Oh, okay.
I've been meaning to go back and click
Well,
on
that's
it.
my first time watching it too. So.
Hey, the tear from his
Oh,
eye. Though,
man.
that is
Yeah,
so
that's
stupid.
why I don't like that movie. That's exactly how I think.
Yeah, we all
That's
know why
exactly
you don't
how I
like
think
that
it
movie.
is.
I know you don't
So
like it because of
ridiculous.
that, but that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was fun. I love that movie, and that was hilarious. Yeah,
Your dad's there too, though, right?
yeah. That's crazy. Yeah,
I
it
watched
starts-
my dad die. I watched her die. I watched her die.
and they both watched their parents die.
And it was my fault. I could have saved my dad because I have super
Oh my god!
speed. I could have just ran out there, ran him across the other side of the town, and ran back.
again.
Everybody would have thought he
him-
was dead, and then he would have been like, the tornado just dropped me off in New York, and I was miraculously okay.
His dad
Shut up,
said,
"Shut up, Linus. No, it's not."
he told him no. He gave him
honored
the
his-
signal.
He honored his dad. Leave him
Yep,
alone.
That's right.
You should have let them kids drown, son.
That's right. F them kids.
Yeah. I understand.
That's exactly how it was.
This is
like, those ain't my kids. Those
this is
ain't
Jonathan.
my
This
kids.
is
You were
Jonathan
my
Kent
kid.
in the context of a new millennium parent who understands that people fear what they don't understand, and that was going to bring
There
a
it
lot of
is.
heat on this house. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
I
added that, didn't
I ain't mad at Jonathan for that. You gotta protect your own.
yeah. He trying to keep his son. What the only thing that he has is a
Jonathan
son safe.
Is an awful man.
Maybe he needs the
awful
gospel. Hey, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm
Look,
just saying I
They
get it.
went to church. What are you talking about?
No. Because he knew that Clark was gonna be the savior of mankind. Okay. He didn't need that boy to be taken out before he could do great things.
Hey, and as a matter of fact, what's funny is that everything that he feared happened in terms of the way that they treated Superman, the way that they thought about him, the way that they delegated on him, the way that they blamed him for certain stuff. He was
Yeah,
just
because
like,
they did try to prosecute him when they took him to the court, right?
they tried to prosecute him over that stuff that took place over where he saved the village that lied on him.
That was his fault.
Yeah,
It was his fault.
That was his fault.
yeah, it's his fault. Yeah, sure. All right. Anyway, man, moving on. What else we got for clips? Because this is fun. That was a good one. I like
Oh,
that.
that was just because we got a clip.
We got 8 minutes before a clip of the week.
Wait, so what was that?
Oh,
Wait,
you
so
just want to go to the clips now?
no,
No, I didn't put that one as clip of the week because I knew we was gonna end up talking about it. So I was like, let's just go now.
Well, I was just curious because you asked us for the pictures. Is that something we're sharing in the show or what was the?
No,
picture?
that's gonna be for our intro.
Oh yeah. I'm taking
thought that
my
was
picture in
something.
this shirt tonight.
You want me to show the picture?
No.
Well, I thought we were sharing it. I thought we were sharing it in the show or something like that.
Oh.
No,
It's just-
no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want me to show your picture, I'll show it. If you want,
No,
to talk
that's
about it.
fine.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
fine. I didn't know. I just didn't know what we were sending.
No, yeah, no. It's
Because
for-
you'll see when I'm done with it or something.
Oh no, I hate the intro's cool. I just want to add a little bit more thing moving while the music is playing. So if we have
Got it.
pictures of us flying around
Okay.
and
Got it.
something that has something to do with superhero, whether it's the shirt or whatever you're doing. So
Okay.
that's why you saw me with that Batman cape.
Yeah, I remember that Batman cape. I think I was there when you took that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And I gave it to Tavon. Yeah.
So I don't know. Moving on then, I guess.
Yeah, we can go to the clip of the week. Let's go ahead. Maybe we'll get done early. I don't know. Who cares?
We can do what we want because
We do whatever we want.
We
No
do
time
whatever we
limit.
Yeah,
Do what we want.
We can download more videos too. If we want
Right.
to. Yeah.
Clip of the week is brought to you by First Student. Get that job, $23 an hour, $2,500 sign-on bonus. Click that link. Even if you're not in Omaha, if you're in the United States, that link works. In Canada, it works. Of course, paid hourly and sign-on bonuses are what's the word that I want to use? Not your discretion, but depending on where you live, it'll be different. So
Okay. There you go.
don't be in LA talking about, don't be in Missouri and talking about, they said it was $23 an hour. Well, it is in Omaha. It's probably like 20 in Missouri. I don't know.
What, is that a problem you've come across before or something?
No, I'm just making sure I don't come across that problem.
I got you.
All right, the first clip is this one's gonna be by me. I got two, so I'm gonna alternate them. So this is the first one.
Hola, soy Dora. Can you tell me the capital of Thailand? Correcto, Bangkok.
Bro, we got Deadpool and Dora. Swiper, no swipey.
That is one swole Dora.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Now bump that. I need to call it what that. That was a grown man.
I know.
That dude woke up and was like, "I'm gonna be Dora today."
Dora, yep.
Well, I guess
Dora
he can
is-
say, "Hey, no one's gonna be copying him, right?"
Yeah. That's what he was going for. I'm pretty sure
he was like, "Hey, nobody gonna be rocking my outfit today, boys."
Mhm. Mhm.
Here's another thing. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to my face about it neither.
Right? that was a big deal. Yeah.
This one's Adrian, number 2.
The world was saved by Spider-Man, Captain America, the Fantastic Four, and other beloved superpowered beings. In other news, the Mutant Registration Act passed because for some reason we only hate and fear superheroes if their superpowers are genetic. Can't really explain why. It's not like we actually know how Spider-Man got his powers, but it is what it is.
Are you having
we have to get a new publicist.
Look, it did make sense. That does make sense.
It did. Have you guys ever thought about that though? Like in the Marvel universe, like why are mutants prosecuted when we have all these superheroes with all these powers,
And they don't hate on them.
but they don't hate on them?
So
we got aliens, bro.
I-
Kryptonians, Martians.
I think that it has to deal with the fact that the mutants represent a wiping out of humanity on the ground. So, like, the whole evolution thing. I think that's the case. Whereas if somebody is like altered, it's like, hey, this is still a human with some altered stuff. But like a mutant is like, this represents like a something that we can't control. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, you're right, but it sounds goofy to me. But
here's the thing: Peter Parker's had kids who's had powers, right?
Mhm.
Fantastic Four's had kids that had powers. So all of these genetically altered,
Those ain't
people-
mutants? Yeah, are they mutants or
Yeah.
are they?
right? All these genetically, be it from radiation or spider bites, whatever, right? So they got changed because of whatever, but yet they've had children, and their children have powers, but yet are they not looking at those children as quote unquote mutants?
I mean, I don't. I mean, no, this is all great questions. Like, do it's like I don't understand the because like even like when you think about like that episode where Spider-Man, episode of Spider-Man where he goes to Professor Xavier, and said, "Hey, can you cure me?"
I saw a clip of that the other day. Yeah,
and then Wolverine was like, "Yo, he's not even a real mutant." Like it was funny because it was like a reverse racism thing going on. It's like, "Yo, he's not even a real mutant," you know. So it's like, I guess they're not considered mutants. But you know, I don't know. No, I mean, I don't understand the inconsistency there in that universe between that.
Yeah.
Like why are we hating on Cyclops but not on Captain America?
Yeah, I'm real curious to see how the MCU is gonna tackle that.
But now,
again, you know, go ahead.
My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just curious how they're gonna tackle that, considering we've had 10 years or whatever, how many years of all these movies, and we've had all these enhanced individuals on the Avengers team. Hell, we had that entire war, like Ramon said, there's aliens in there. You know, we got the Guardians coming down and tree people, and nobody got a problem with that. So it's like, how are they going to handle the mutants in the MCU? I'm real curious how they're going to handle that.
So remember, there was still the Sokovia Accords, which was kind of like a precursor, maybe, to like, hey, because we talk about the Music Registration Act, it's almost like those two could be kind of like the same things. So I can imagine them saying like, hey, we've been through this with the Sokovia Accords, and now we're starting to see more and more freaks pop up, like, and like maybe what we'll see is kind of like a birth of a hate for mutants and superpowered individuals. Maybe. I mean, to me, that would be to me, that makes the most sense if you were going to continue into the MCU like that. But I don't know. Maybe they'll solve it all with time travel and make everybody hate them from the set.
Oh, so Jessica sent a thing. Jessica, I cannot play it. It's about Deadpool and Wolverine. And it looked like it was explaining something, but I can't play it if it does because Adrian doesn't want to see anything else. So we have to wait until after Wolverine thing.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna get mad.
I'm holding firm to my one trailer rule. I watched that one and I ain't touched it since.
I have not looked at not a nan. I don't look at interviews.
I
can watch that. I was watching a little bit and I was like, I think they're talking about what's happening in the movie. So
I can't do it. Now, if we want to talk about another preview, we could talk Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice dropped another trailer that I did watch. If y'all want to talk about that,
I actually haven't watched it. Let's watch some other clip and then I will get that clip too.
Yeah. Let's talk about that because I was actually excited about that.
Yeah.
I don't know why that one. I'm like, I need to watch this.
Same. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So it must have been good. When did it come out? Oh, it's new.
Like
5 days ago.
Yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah,
5 days ago. I said.
Let's finish the other clip you said, right?
Yeah, so let me set up this clip. I'm trying to do two things at once. Let me set up this clip. It's this is where you guys at? There we go. Okay, so this is comic book related. And that's it. I'm just gonna say this comic book related, but you have to wait till the guy gets to that point, and then you will get the reference. Oh, and I'm thinking that this is going to be moved up to number 2 on the funny list. I think the Bat Nipples is still funnier, but this one is, in my opinion, is very close to it. Here we go.
All right, let's see this.
My man's over there tweaking in that car, boy. He looked like that dude on Men in Black when he was like, "Give me sugar water. I want sugar water."
When I was watching it, I was like, why does this dude remind me of somebody? And as soon as he said it, sugar water, I started dying.
Give me sugar water.
This is like your skin's too loose. How about now?
Oh my god,
that's my dude Vincent, man. I love that dude, man.
You know the thing with that scene, they said that was all the practical when he pulled his face back and everything. They said that wasn't even CGI. I thought for years that was CGI until I saw like.
Oh no, that looked like it was practical.
Yeah, I thought it was CG. I was like, man, there's no way that man pulled his face all back like that. Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
So he said, "Give me sugar water."
That's cold. Why you making fun of that random guy that became a damn meme? He's trying to clean his car.
Look, he also looked like a one of those walkers on Walking Dead where they be trying to figure out things too.
I still gotta start watching that show. Hold on, man. Where's that show showed on?
Netflix. They got the whole series on there right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the Michonne and Rick show on there, but you ain't missing that. I'll tell you that shit gets me off. Happy ending. Sick of these happy endings.
It's just a mini series.
Yeah, it's like 6 episodes.
That's it. It ain't gonna be no season 2.
It better not be. It ain't no point.
Yeah.
It's
aliens.
I was disappointed with that.
It's aliens. Aliens. It's walkers.
Walkers. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Nah, we straight.
Let's go to the Beetlejuice. I haven't seen it, so Ramon's reaction to Beetlejuice.
Here's a preview. Be warned, it's intense.
This look like the original. Hold on.
It does to me too.
No, this is the new one.
Can't believe Grandpa's dead.
Death is hard.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
When I was a teenager, a trickster demon terrorized our entire family and tried to force me to marry him. I believed he was gone forever until you found this in the attic.
Ew. Who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name.
Beetlejuice.
No, Astrid! I am serious. If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose. I'm gonna make you so happy.
The living. The dead. Can they coexist? That's what we're here to find out.
Where is Beetlejuice?
Where's Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice!
Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be afraid.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
That's good. We definitely got a lot more Beetlejuice.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with kids, man? You see that crap? Don't say his name.
Don't say his name.
Don't say Beetlejuice.
Like I don't even go in the restroom and say Bloody Mary 3 times. Get out of here.
What's wrong with kids? I don't believe in Beetlejuice. I would just say his name.
I don't do the Bloody Mary thing. I don't do the Candyman thing either. I didn't even know about Candyman until I saw the movie and I'm like, don't do Candyman either. Stay away from that
Candyman, did you watch that last one that they did?
I didn't. Here's the thing. I never really. Okay, so I wouldn't really. Me personally, I never really been like super huge on scary movies. Like there's like a few that I watched here and there. So I never watched any of the old Candymans. I kind of wanted to watch this new one just because like I'm at a place where it's like, I want to start visiting some of these cult classics and new classics and so forth. I did not watch this new one. Yeah.
Can't get me. I'm not gonna say it 3 times.
It was funny that Ramon said that.
Oh, it is 5, huh?
Yeah, because that's the whole premise of the new movie is people not believing in it and then basically testing it. And so I was like, why are they testing this? Yeah,
right.
So, it obviously the original is always going to be the best. I enjoyed the first one the best, but I did like the last one. There's a couple parts that didn't quite make 100% sense. I know where they were going with them. I mean, I necessarily liked what they went with it, but the aspect of just people just doubting it and just it taking a modern take on it and just how people would act to it today. Yeah, I like that aspect of it because he was taking these fools out. he was taking these idiots out.
I might check it out because Candyman and Superfly were two movies that I've been meaning to check out that I haven't.
Superfly is good.
The new one.
It was good. I liked it.
There's a new Superfly?
Yeah, oh yeah, they remade Superfly.
Like it came out a few years ago.
Because I've never even seen like the original Superfly.
You don't have to watch the original to like it.
No, I didn't say I had to. I've never seen Superfly.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen the Superfly.
Man.
But yeah,
and if I have, I've been I was too little to remember because I don't remember.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to watch it myself because it's the same guy with the Wonder Woman. 88's a good movie. 84 or whatever it is. But
84 is a good movie.
They gave it. IMDb gave it a 5.2 out of 10. Superfly.
Which one?
Superfly.
That's well.
But I don't trust ratings. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. So here's why you're getting that low rating. If you go read them, it's a bunch of people talking about how the drug dealer is the hero. People can't take movies like that anymore. So of course they're gonna hate on it.
Drug dealer?
That's what Superfly's about. Drug dealer pimp. Yeah, he drug pimp. Yeah, but I mean, no matter how you look at it, he's the anti.
Yeah, you gotta understand. Yeah, this is a remake of a blaxploitation film.
Yeah.
Right.
But it doesn't look anything like a blaxploitation film.
So people ain't handling that, right? They're like, bro, this is 20 whenever it came out, like 2018, 2019, something like that. Yeah. So
I don't even recognize him.
Yeah, so it's when you start having a lot of people getting a little soft about their movies. It's like, bro, like it's literally telling you what the movie's about, and you're upset about it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But I liked it. It's what I expected. It's exactly what I expected from.
I've been meaning to check it out. I just hadn't yet. That Candyman I've been meaning to check out, and I just like I said, we said something about like kind of like a modern take on Candyman. I remember it's been years. I actually fell asleep on the movie, which is crazy of all movies to fall asleep on. When they remade,
I'm trying to remember who was that black dude that was in Candyman. What was his name? Okay, yeah. And then it was somebody else in that movie, also like a little kid that I know. Oh, let me find out. Go ahead.
I don't know. I can't remember. No, but like I went to the theaters to see Nightmare on Elm Street when they did that remake.
That movie was trash.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure that it was because I fell asleep on it. But there was one thing. There was one thing that I did like was when they explained about like the falling asleep.
Oh, the micro dreams.
Yeah.
That part was cool.
That I like. But that's the only thing I remember though. Like that's the only thing. Yeah.
Here's the thing that made me mad about that remake, right? So, there's all these iconic scenes from the first movie. The bathroom scene, the wall scene, the part where he drug the girl across the ceiling scene, all those iconic kills or scenes from the first movie. So again, if you're gonna redo those scenes, especially today, you think they would look better, and they look
worse.
CGI crap.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what it was. And I was pissed. I'm like, if they could pull it off in 1982, 83, whenever that movie came out, and you can't. No, I'm talking about the original Nightmare.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm talking about the original Nightmare. So they had, like I said, all those classic scenes. Like I said, with Freddy coming through the wall, they redid all those scenes for that remake, and they all look like garbage, and they pissed me off.
Let me tell you, here's the thing, man. Like, and I'm glad you kind of like bringing this up because this is kind of like where I sit with AI created stuff, right? It's like you're sucking the soul out of the craft of doing things.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when people didn't have AI, they had to get real crafty with their cinematography, and it just made for a better movie. You know what I mean? Whether it was with puppets and animatronics, whether it was with, clay, and I mean, like, even if like you look at like the original Evil Dead. Like, I don't know if you ever seen that movie. But like,
you did not see my Facebook pictures, obviously.
Yeah. Listen, the original Evil Dead and like, it was just really creepy and gory but like, and like, yes, you could tell it was fake, but dadgummit, it was enough to make you just be like, yo, like, this is some spooky, creepy, like when that book, like when I think like when they threw the book into the fire and like the way they started all like contorting and roasting away and all that other stuff, like that stuff looked cool. CGI just don't seem to be able to have the same magic. And mind you, I get it. Some things like I'm not mad at a CGI Hulk. I need him to look fake and real big and all that, this, that, and the other. But even still, like they have found ways over the years though where you really could have just, you could have had somebody who was like a Lou Ferrigno-ish type, and just camera tricks can make him look bigger, and so forth. But like, yeah, it's like they don't put the heart that it takes for the craft of it all is not there anymore, I would argue.
Yeah, what I'm saying, when they did something 40 years ago and it looked fine and it still holds up today, and you can't do the same thing, that's a huge problem for me.
It's not even that I don't think it's a thing. It's just that you refuse to because you think that the CGI thing is so much better, and it's like it's not.
Yeah, it's like somebody like prime example, like you. I know you guys have seen the Thing, right? The John Carpenter, the Thing, the one with Kurt Russell.
Another movie I never watched.
Oh man, you missing a classic. Anyway, point is they did a prequel to that, right? They did a prequel to that, same title. But they did a prequel to that, and all of the monster effects in that movie were all CGI. And I think the thing that really made me so mad is because they actually did practical versions of it, and for whatever reason, the studio decided, yeah, that doesn't look good enough, so let's just CGI it all. And it looks like garbage, and it takes you out of the entire movie. If you watch the two movies, you're gonna be like, John Carpenter's 1980, whatever, looks amazing. Everything about this movie looks amazing. Yeah, it looks amazing. And then you watch this one that was made in the 2000s. You're like, that movie was not good, and it looked like trash, and you just get mad. And it's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies, and I watched that. I went and saw it in theaters and everything. I'm like, yeah,
about doing something as cheap as possible to get the most amount of money as possible.
And I'm sitting there, and I saw and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be one of those movies. And another thing that made me really mad about it, because that same year. At Universal, they did a haunted house based on it. So if you can do it in a haunted house and still make it scary, don't tell me you can't make a movie. I'm looking like this guy literally had this freaking hand puppet coming at me, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty creepy. And then when they showed that same thing in a movie, I'm like, well, that's not creepy at all. The same hand puppet.
He's like in the movie. That's a hand I would shake. like in real life, like no.
Yeah. This guy had this hand puppet. It was freaky. I'm like, get that thing away from me, man. He's like, ugh. So I don't know, man.
That's that scary movie hand. Like take my strong hand. Like nah.
So they were mad at. So like I said, in
I
real
saw somebody
life,
with a strong hand the other day too.
Oh my god!
Stop it.
I do. I can't help it. Every time I see somebody like that, I'll be like, "He got a strong hand."
Get away from me! Take my strong hand.
Oh snap! I'm probably gonna be childish the next time I see somebody with that. Like if they pick
every time I see somebody with a little hand like that, I'll be like,
"Hey, use your strong hand." That's what I'm
even when I'm with somebody, I'll be like, "Look, he got a strong hand." Like,
oh my goodness. That is so childish. I saw somebody with a strong hand the other day.
I did, bro. Like, it's the first thing that popped in my head. I didn't laugh. I was just like, just like, he got a strong hand.
Oh my goodness.
So to anybody who don't look, let me get it. So so for anybody who's watching this show who do not know what we're talking about when we say strong hand, I will play this 30-second clip if it downloads. It's still thinking. Think. Why is that thinking? It's thinking super hard about it. All right, here we go. Scary movies too. Yeah.
All right.
I had to bring it in.
Help! Help! Here. Oh, take my hand. Ah, come on. You're gonna fall unless you take my hand. No, give me your other hand. Oh, my other hand isn't strong enough. You take my little hand. No, get it away from me. Take it. Take mine.
Take my little hand.
So here's the question: would you have taken a strong hand or fail?
You saw the things he did with that little hand, right?
That's why I'm asking you.
I don't know, man.
On the pitch.
My turn.
What do I have to live for? You know, that's not. I'd have to question. I'm thinking. You know, like
I'm thinking about it. Like, why you hesitating? I'm thinking.
Never mind. I'll pull myself up. Like,
oh man. That's still
crazy.
funny. That's still funny.
My other hand's not.
If that wasn't in there, that movie wouldn't have been funny at all.
Yeah.
You know, because it was part 2 of Scary Movie. So Scary Movie 2 wasn't as funny as the first one. And they never planned on doing another one. It was just
they didn't.
They got pressured. They got pressured into doing it, and so like they knew it wasn't going to be as funny. And then after that, they wanted them to do another one, and they said no. And they were like, "Well, we kind of own the name and everything else," so they did it without them and just gave them their.
Yeah.
They just gave them their credit as far as you know, characters.
That's the thing, man. Like. Now that I think about it,
and it was Harvey Weinstein that did that to him.
Yeah.
No, but I would say now that I think about it, though, like the Wayans don't really have any sequels on anything, do they?
No, they don't. When they do movies like that, they don't do sequels.
There's no point a lot of times.
There's no point to keep doing scary movie sequels. You know, making fun of it or. Like what? There was.
He did. He did
number 2 of the one thing. He didn't want to do that either.
Which it wasn't good. That's the one. When is that the one? I think that's the one when he went overboard with the damn dog.
Yeah.
I told you.
Wait. What happened? What are we talking about?
Which one was the name of that movie? Haunted House.
Yes. What's it? Haunted House?
Is that what it's called? The hell is it?
Wait. What?
Well, he had sex with the Annabelle doll, and it went on far too long. You never saw that movie, The Haunted House? I think the number 2 with Marlon Wayans. Is that what it's called, Ramon? Did you look?
I'm looking right now. I'm trying to find out. I can't remember.
800 House or something like that. Anyway, yeah, he had sex with the Annabelle doll.
It was Haunted House. It was 800 House.
It was just
and then
long
it was number 2.
Yeah, it was
very
uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah, like you're watching it, and I'm like, this ain't even funny anymore. It's just uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd never seen that. I've never seen that.
Yeah. You always talk about those moments that you say like, wife walk in, that'd be one of them moments. She'd be like, "What are you in there watching?" And it's bad because you like.
The first one was way funnier than the second one. The first one wasn't that good of a movie either. But
the first one it was okay. It was
like I made a second movie of this, and the movie wasn't that good. Like I can understand why they did scary movies. I don't agree with it, but I understand why. You know what I mean? Like it was just a phenomenon that made so much money. But this this one made money. It made black people money. I hate to say that, but that's what it did, and it made a little bit more than black people money, and so for them that was a hit because they had low expectations for it.
But was that a Wayans Brothers production, Haunted House?
It was all Marlon. It was all Marlon.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
so
like the first one that he did himself.
yeah. But typically,
I thought Keenan helped him or produced it, or no? Did he not help him at all? I thought he did. Maybe I could
It
be
says
wrong.
written by Marlon.
No, but I thought Keenan like produced it or something.
Oh, he might have produced it, but I mean, like the only one that he
But it
like.
was, but
did
Ronald's the
himself.
one who wrote it.
Yeah.
He didn't have his
So-
brothers take a go at it.
No,
Yeah.
Keenan's name's not even on here, bro. Yeah, he did this all by himself.
Whoa! No, production comes Baby Way Productions. So like Baby Way, but
Baby Way is him. That's him.
But
That's
yeah,
his
yeah.
production.
So Keenan is Ivory Way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have another one from the Wayne's brother where it was like all of them standing there. I can't remember what that one's called. But yeah, I'm looking at all the producers right now, and the only person on there is Marlon, as far as the Waynes. Yeah. I remember an interview for him talking about this was the first one that I did all by myself, like no help from anybody, not even.
Yeah,
filming.
men don't do that no more. Get help.
Yeah.
The
first one had its moments. I didn't care for the second one. Yeah.
But the
I didn't care
second
for
one,
the second one. I just after I started, I was like, I didn't even know.
He didn't have nobody to tell him no. That was the problem.
Yeah. So like
he didn't have nobody to tell him no. Because sometimes you gotta have that. You gotta have that person that's not scared to say, "Bro, you're taking it too far."
See, like the
when
way
you're in charge, everybody's gonna kiss your butt, so nobody's gonna tell you, hey, that's too far, bro.
the ways are kings and queens. Well, I guess there's only one sister. But they are royalties when it comes to spoofs. But like I've never known them to carry sequels, except for with the exception of like Scary Movie, and it makes sense that they didn't want to do a sequel to that because like I said, like all of their great movies, it's like they just wasn't here to quitters. That daggum I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm so glad they never followed that up with a sequel. Like good. They need
one time.
Don't Be a Menace.
No sequel.
No sequel. Didn't need it. Oh, it's such a fantastic movie. You know what I mean?
Real quick. So, did you guys know? Speaking of, I'm gonna get you a second. Did you guys know that I don't know if they actually did it or if they started to, but there was supposed to be a spin-off show with Hammer and Slammer.
Yeah.
You guys know that? Yeah.
I think they made the pilot.
I think they just made the pilot because I've seen clips of it. I'm like, it didn't look very good. Didn't look very good at all. I think it has Slade in it too.
Yeah, Hammer, Slammer, and Slade. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And it was an hour.
The TV movie.
It was an hour TV movie.
Was it a TV movie?
Yeah.
After he retires from the police force, a veteran cop is framed for the robbery, but his friends, a rookie and 3 ex-cops, come to his rescue.
Kung Fu Joe's in there.
Oh, my brothers. See that you have started without me.
Kung Fu Joe's in there. The guy, the mother's in there. The guy, dang it, why can't I remember his name?
Hey, it looked like this whole thing is actually on.
Martin's in there. Martin Lawrence is in it.
Everybody's in there. We got the watch.
I'm gonna have to find this.
Give it a rating.
No, look, if I'm not tripping, hold on. It's 48 minutes. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it will be 48 minutes with commercials. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I see it. 48 minutes. I'm gonna watch. Let me put this in my save right now.
So we did get a sequel. I don't know who produced it though. I don't think the Waynes had nothing to do with it.
Well, this is a TV commercial. I don't want to call that a sequel.
That's a sequel.
If you don't have Jack in it, then it ain't a sequel.
So I needed to look at what the genre was, and it has on there satire. So now it makes me wonder if
it says comedy crime. Yeah.
It was written by Kiwi and Ivory Wayans too.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, oh yeah, there it is. Written by Kiwi and Ivory Wayans.
Yep, they got everybody in there. Jeanette,
but except for him, he didn't do it. I don't know why he didn't come back.
Because Jack got married and settled down with his brother's woman. Okay.
I don't understand.
I don't know, which is weird because
that dude took the Bible literally. Like he took it literally. Like if your brother died, do you take it his wife? Like he literally did.
Took it his wife.
He literally did that.
He's like, "Don't worry, Junebug, I got you." Couldn't wait.
Hey, man.
Why'd you marry Junebug? Because he reminded me of you, Jack.
Mr. Funeral and everything.
I remember I used to just like when he first came back talking about he overdosed on gold.
Yeah.
He OG.
He said Jumba.
Right. I go to the restroom with all this stuff on.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he had the gripper going on. I remember, man. One of my favorite scenes was in that dining shop when he
started fighting.
No, when the mom started fighting. But it turns into the stunt double. You see the dude with the mustache.
I remember watching that in the theater, bro, and was confused as heck. I'm like, Dad, like you can see it's not her. And he's like, I know. I'm like, no, you can see. Like
that's the point.
I'm like, he's Mexican. Like I'm like,
I was slow. I was like, oh man, she grew a mustache. Like
I didn't get it, bro.
I was slow.
I didn't get that until I watched that as an adult. I was like, oh yeah, dude. I didn't get the cramp thing,
Yeah, I didn't get that until much older either. I was like, I didn't know what was going on with her. Like cramps.
I was like, she really do. Yeah, I'm like,
I never turned into no demon.
Right.
No,
like,
when he was like, I wasn't screaming, I was whistling. He said you was whistling, help come get this bitch off.
Look, I used that same line at my daddy's eulogy, like that I get about how I was scared that something was about to blow up, but I was calling my dad. I was like, I wasn't screaming, I was whistling.
Oh man, yeah, that was just a great movie, man. And that's why, like I was telling your boy the other day, remember the I forget what them little midgets was named. They used to beat up Jack.
Wayne, something Evans, the
Evans family.
Yeah.
Your boy, Cheo. Cheo. Like I was like, man, he looks just like the little midget.
he do kind of look like him, bro.
he looks just like that dude, man.
And then T go and say it to him right to his face. Like,
you look like the
He did. He went right to his face and said, I'm just like,
listen,
what?
That's how you know I'm genuine, man. I ain't gonna be talking about you behind your back. Listen, that opens the door for him to say who he thinks I look like. I'm pretty sure I've heard it. DMX, whatever. I got you. I hear you. Yeah.
Oh man! I just started put my hand on my face and started laughing because I knew where he was going, and everybody was looking at me like, "What?" I'm like, "You about to say it?"
It's like look like Mr. Parker from Friday. You old devil.
Yeah, because they didn't know what he was talking about at first, so I was like, "Mr. Parker for Friday," and then everybody knew who we were talking about. But at first, nobody knew what he was talking about. I knew it exactly.
This dude, he's. I think Chael's probably taller than me, right? Yeah.
So his name, in the movie, it was Wayne Evans. That was his name.
Wayne Evans, yeah.
Wayne Evans.
He said Wayne Evans.
Yeah. And his name is
started beating the crap out.
His name is Tony Cox. But I love Tony. Him and Bad Santa and him and what was that other movie?
I know you mentioned Me, Myself, and Irene.
Me, Myself, and Irene. That one. Yeah.
He's been a lot of
Myself and Irene. He was in Captain EO too. He played the elephant.
Did he?
What?
Yeah,
what?
Captain EO. You never seen Captain EO?
No, I haven't.
With Michael Jackson? EO. Captain EO.
Yeah.
How do you call yourself a Star Wars fan?
He's probably never been to Disneyland. You ever been to Disneyland?
I've been to Disney.
Should know it's the best Star Wars thing ever.
No, stop it! Not everybody gonna know that.
I've been to Disney World. I've never even heard of.
They had it at Disney World too.
But when did you go to Disney World? How long ago?
Man, I was like 4 turning 5, so we talk about like 80, 85.
So they may have had it, but he may have been too little to remember, or they didn't wait in line for it.
All right. Well, the full thing is on there. Captain EO.
It's on YouTube. I just watched it. I just watched it yesterday for out enough reason. I watched it yesterday because I wanted to hear the song.
Right. It's good. Make sure you get the one, because they got
like
one on there.
It's like a 4K version on YouTube. I just watched
it. Yeah, it is. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
So look,
it was clean.
when the breakdancer robots start dancing, make sure to look at the one to the left.
Oh, he's talking about this robot. I ain't gonna lie, I was looking for it too.
Make sure you look at the one to the left.
I can never unsee it.
He start walking, and he's like, "Oh, you're like, oh, he about to hit it. He about to hit it." And he's so good. He's so into his walk that he got lost.
What?
He botched the moves. Yeah.
He botched it. Oh man, I'm gonna watch Captain EO when I get off here. Captain EO, man.
You
ain't never watched it.
And listen.
It's in the Star Wars universe.
Don't get me wrong. It's not. I enjoy it. Ramon hyping it up way too much.
Yeah.
That's my childhood, bro. That's my childhood. Like, don't hate on my childhood.
He's hyping it way too much.
Don't hate on my childhood. Don't hate on Captain EO, bro.
Yo, I got it saved in my YouTube.
You got the song. You got the song. We are here to change the world.
That's what I'm saying.
I got the song. Just another part of me.
I just fast forwarded to that part. I didn't watch anything up until he started singing.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you. Look, Michael Jackson can't act. I will tell you that. Now he can act once he's dancing and singing. He's fine, but he's supposed to be.
Whoa.
Bro.
Michael Jackson can act.
No, bro. Wait till you watch it. Wait till you watch this.
He probably was bad.
I want to be H&M.
Wait till you watch it. Michael Jackson cannot act.
He may be trash in this, but like, yo, he killed it as the Scarecrow in The Wiz.
He was singing the whole time. Okay, I will give Michael Jackson. This would be the only thing I will give Michael Jackson. That Ghost movie. I did not know he was the white dude.
Ghost is good.
Yeah.
You never seen Ghost?
Wait a minute. You talking about like Ghost, like with Whoopi Goldberg?
No. You know, this boy don't know nothing about Michael Jackson.
Honestly, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Michael Jackson, the only Michael Jackson movie I watched was Moonwalker.
Okay, so watch Captain EO and watch Ghost.
How you waiting?
Hold on, let me mute him.
His dad dude that kicked in like nigga,
what? Unmute yourself. No, unmute yourself on the computer. I have to mute you. I was like, let me mute him. He about to fuss at her. All right. Anyway,
11:30. She should have been in bed.
Type in Michael Jackson's Ghost.
I got it. Michael Jackson's Ghost.
But it has to be the movie. It's 39 minutes.
Yeah, I got it. Yep.
Okay.
I saw one was shortened. So.
Okay. And you want to know who else is in this movie?
Who?
Mos Def. He's in the Ghost movie.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, most people don't, but I bet you if you watch it, you will see him right when he's standing at the gate. You'll be like, there he is, right there.
He has to be. He has to be
there the whole time.
He has to be fairly young.
I'm finna watch both of those. I'm gonna watch Ghost and I'm gonna watch Captain EO.
Yeah, I watched Ghost, and it's been a while since I've seen Ghost, but it's good.
Oh, so I thought he watched Ghost. I ruined it for him.
Well, you're not spoiling nothing. It's just
I'm not spoiling the storyline, but I didn't want him to know. Like when I watched the whole thing, and I was like,
"Yeah,
the hell."
It's not until they get to the end of it when they show on the credits, but it doesn't ruin the story. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Story, so
yeah, I'm gonna watch Captain EO first, and then I'm gonna watch the Ghost. Yeah, I had never heard of either one of these things. That's crazy. I mean, like typically, like with pop culture stuff like this, like I at least heard of it. You know, for example, you know, I mean, like if I be like, I may not have seen it, but I at least know of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and so forth. But like, I haven't even heard of these.
Wow.
Yeah,
because almost every single one of Michael Jackson's video is like some type of movie, right?
Well, sometimes, right, yeah. You know, like Thriller. I mean, not Thriller, but Thriller.
Like Bad. like bad is him, you know, it's again bad acting. Him and Wesley Snipes. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
You ain't bad.
But
to start a song off with "Your butt is mine" is wild.
Yeah, that is.
Your butt is mine. Like
no, did he? Right. What was I gonna say? So in Captain Ill, they were upset at Michael Jackson when they were filming because of high pitched voice he has. So they're like, they were trying to get him to make his voice deep, and he would not make his voice go deep. And they're like, "You're supposed to be a captain, and you sound like a kid girl." Like, and they were like, "We know you can get your voice deep because on his tones, you know, he got that. Sometimes he put a little bass in his voice, but in that movie, am I right, Adrian?
Yeah, no, he never. Yeah, he always hits him. He hits the high notes the whole time.
Like it's. Get the map. We got the map, sir. No worries, we're not gonna mess up.
See, that's why he killed the Scarecrow. It was a perfect voice for us.
Yeah. Well, considering that his whole crew were, I don't know, animals and robots, did it really matter that he had a deep voice?
It didn't mess it up for me. Until I read that and then watched it and was like, that is kind of weird now. Yeah. But at the time it didn't. Let's watch this last clip and then get out of here.
Sounds good to me.
I just found this when I was looking up the ghost thing.
Wolverine penetrate Colossus's skin after being condemned to hell and overtaken by a demon who wants to kill all of Logan's friends. Wolverine finds himself face to face with Colossus. He soon discovers that even his sharpest blows barely scratch Colossus's impenetrable metal skin. Initially, Colossus seems to have the upper hand, but Wolverine persists until he finally manages to breach Colossus's metal skin. This is not a matter of Logan restraining himself against his teammate, as we find Wolverine about to deliver a fatal blow to Colossus. Their fight was intervened by Ghost Rider and Mystique, who dragged Wolverine into a church and assist in his exorcism.
In his exorcism, wait, hold on. I feel like we breezed over something in the beginning.
I know, right?
Was my man possessed?
Yeah.
I mean, my question was like, well, why is he fighting Colossus like this? Like, what's really good?
It seemed like he's in hell or somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I hate these little short comic clips, because we're missing so much context.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm about to find it now.
Yeah. Like,
I saw that. It was like, I'm answering why if he can go through. That's all the video was about. But you talked about exorcism. Like, what is happening? Why are they fighting?
Like, that's not normal. Like I said, like you brought up. You breezed over like they had to do his exorcism, as if like you said like they had to take him to get some fruit.
Yeah. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
By the way, the power of Christ compels you.
Right.
Yeah. Like what's happening here? You're not talking about the real stuff that we need to know. Like.
Yeah, that was one small little part. He stabbed Colossus. Oh, by the way, there was the exorcism.
Right. Performed by Ghost Rider and Mystique.
Of all people, that's just like, wait, what?
Yeah, like this is a crazy story. Like I was watching something the other day, and it's just funny like how people just be like talking about stuff and like something crazy happened, and the way that they explain it, folks just be like, wait a minute, what? Like, what are we talking about? And because you watched it happen, it makes sense to you, but you can totally understand like why it makes sense to this particular person. And it's like, but why didn't he just tell him like that? Like what's wrong with it? Like, what was I watching? I'm mad. I can't think of what it was I was watching the other day. Because it was something really crazy. And it's like the way it came out of his mouth, it's like, yeah, nah, I think that person was crazy too. But haven't seen it. But I need to know why Wolverine and Colossus was. Because
or were they fighting to the death? Well, it looks like Wolverine was fighting, and the Colossus looked like he was just trying to survive.
I saw. So, T, you're gonna watch those things, right? The Captain Ill.
Yeah.
I want you to tell, because I just found this little Family Guy thing about Captain Ill, and it's pretty good. So I want to play this week.
I don't remember.
You think gonna play it next week?
Yeah, I'm playing next week.
Hey, that's cool.
Family Guy having anything on that?
Once I saw it, I remembered. But but I didn't remember either until I saw it.
I like, because we was talking about the Wiz also in all of this. That one where they was like, "Hey, there's no more white people," or something like that. Or, all the police officers are gone, or something like that. They said all the police officers are gone, and then like all the white people started unzipping, and it was like black people, and they started saying, "Can you feel the brand new day?" and it was so funny because the dance scene drug out for a little bit. Them doing, I was just like, "Yo, this is stupid." Like Family Guy be on one, and my goodness. Anyway. Man.
Anyway, the reason why I saw that because I was trying to find a clip. It's just a short clip of him talking on Captain EO so I could play it. I didn't want to have to download the whole movie.
That's all good. I'm gonna watch the whole thing as soon as I get off the phone. I'm gonna go make me some noodles.
Yeah, it's only about 15 minutes, even that.
It's pretty much a music video. It's like video.
Captain EO is like 17 minutes, and then Ghost is 40. So I might watch Captain EO while I eat noodles, and then go upstairs and lay down in the bed and watch Ghost.
Yeah, if Star Trek wasn't gonna get the name Star Trek, I would have called him Captain EO. Okay. And there's your Star Wars reference. Well, anyway, this is my favorite Star Wars thing, other than
oh my gosh,
Rogue One, and what's the one? What's that guy? Solo. There we go.
Stop.
Yeah,
not a Star Wars.
Who said Solo? Oh my goodness.
So you mean Captain EO could be out there battling Darth Vader?
About Solo. Solo was a good movie. Y'all were Star Wars fans. That's why you hated that movie. I'm not a Star Wars.
It was just.
You were going to say it didn't need to be, and it didn't. But it
didn't. And then they answered questions that no one needed to know.
Right, like I'm literally watching this and not really knowing about Star Wars, so that's why I enjoyed it. Turn your brain off and be like,
exactly, because you're not a Star Wars fan. So I don't know who that movie was for. Right, exactly. That's why exactly
it was for you guys, but I loved it.
It was for you because it wasn't for us. If it was for us, for
no
us,
Star Wars fan like that movie.
Yeah,
I know. Literally everybody on the comments were Star Wars fans. They hated
honestly, but what I would love to see is a total reboot of episodes 6, 7, 8. Right? Is that right? Oh no.
Yes.
Excuse me, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Yes. Yeah. A total reboot of episode 7, 8, 9.
They bought it.
Why? Because they didn't make Finn a Jedi.
Finn should have been a damn Jedi.
I know.
It would have made more sense.
There's so many.
Make a black man a Jedi. You know how many people were mad about that because they thought he was going to be a Jedi.
Yeah. I honestly, you know what? Like, if we had to pick a villain on this show, it would be you. Like, because
y'all be picking on me. How I'm the villain
when we're not.
Y'all are Daniel's son, and I'm Cobra Kai. Y'all are really the villains here.
Really?
Every week you find a way to agitate. For what though? We come in peace.
So, because I like Wonder Woman 84. I hate Batman versus Superman. Hey, Madam Web was better than Batman versus Superman. I would say that right now.
Hey, at this point, you're just trolling because
I'm not trolling. I wouldn't. I refuse to watch Batman versus
better than Batman versus Superman.
I refuse to watch it ever again.
Yeah.
The movie's terrible.
Yeah. This is why nobody will trust anything that you say.
The movie's terrible.
That the big on the nice guy. Ramon's the nice guy.
Thank you, Jessica.
Ain't nothing nice about anything you said in the past 15 minutes.
I'm all upset that RoboCop killed Lewis.
Y'all here we go.
Here
we go. RoboCop killed Lewis. Yeah, okay.
We've already went to trial over this.
Yeah, he's locked up because he's guilty, but insanity.
We got to do another. We got to do another.
I don't know.
I don't know about what we got to find a top. We got to do another trial. That was fun.
Man, this kind of sucks because that could be like, man, we could do a trial on Wonder Woman 84, but that would mean I would have to watch this movie.
No, we're not doing trials to see if a movie is good or not. We're doing trials on a person or something that we agree or disagree with of a character. Rather, it's in a movie like in RoboCop.
All right, you know what? We'll figure it out. Let's let it happen naturally. Like, when we get to a point where we're arguing about something. Oh, like for example, we could talk about what Superman wrong for letting Jonathan.
We could do that. We could do that.
And I totally don't think he was. Yeah, we should probably talk about. We should talk about the more controversial parts of that, like the whole of him letting his dad.
So
die,
it could be multiple counts. It could be multiple
saving the kids, and then the snapping of the neck.
Yep. So multiple charges. Superman killed his dad, let his dad die. We're charging Jonathan after the fact of trying to make child abuse.
Oh, you're gonna posthumously hit him with
and what's the him
snapping
killing
of the neck?
thousands, snapping the neck and killing thousands of civilians.
You know what? Let's advertise this one.
Okay.
Let's
I'm gonna need a minute to do this one because
no, that's fine. Because
I gotta watch that one again too.
I was about to say because I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, I want to watch it again.
We're talking about just Man of Steel. We're just watching Man of Steel.
Yeah, we're just on Man of Steel.
Yeah, and so those are going to be my charges. Jonathan Kent on child abuse.
Wait.
Write it down.
Child abuse.
He told his son to let kids die. That's child abuse.
Yeah,
it is. All right, child abuse. You writing it down? Put it in the group. Just test it right now.
Yeah.
Start writing it.
Well, no, I need to write it down because this stuff get lost in text messages.
Okay. But still send it. Okay. Okay. So child abuse, Jonathan Kent, child abuse.
Okay. What else?
We're going Clark. Letting his dad die. He's guilty for letting his dad. That is murder in the second degree.
No, I don't think that's how that works.
Is that second degree?
No, that's not second degree.
Manslaughter.
We could be like neglect, no, see, like.
So there's a rule. There's a law I can't remember. Oh, the Good Samaritan law. I can get him for that.
No, is that how that? I don't think that's how that works.
Yes, it does.
No, the Good Samaritan law.
The Good Samaritan law means that you cannot get sued if you help somebody. But certain states, and Iowa is one, that if you can help and save somebody or Kansas, we'll figure it out.
We gotta look up Kansas law.
But if Kansas but there's certain states that say you have to help. There's certain states. But anyway, write that down right quick. Write it down right quick before you Google it.
Hey, because I got arguments for all that though. Okay. And then now we're on Superman. Superman killing thousands of people and then snapping the neck.
Are we charging Clark and Superman like as the same person with the list of
No, they're two different people. We don't know that Clark and Superman the same person. No, because if I do that, you're gonna get him for you're gonna plead insanity. He got split personalities. He didn't get off again by him just going to a mental institute.
But see, here's
we're doing 3 trials here.
3 trials over
Jonathan, Clark,
and Superman. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So are we spreading these across 3 shows?
No, because each one is just one little thing. Superman.
No. You're talking like this is about to be easy. When really like.
Okay, we can split it. We can split them into 3 shows then.
Or we can have we have our rebuttals and then we just kind of see how they go because sometimes we kind of go off topic. We're bad about that.
So
I think the first 2 we can do on one show.
I want a stronger judge than GT because he was weak with that whole. It's just
he was he was. I wanted him to say guilty or innocent. I didn't want to know all that crap. It was a cop out.
Yeah, we need.
Well, Jessica's always watching. Why don't we just let her do it?
We get Jessica, or we get Darius.
We need a jury of our peers.
Right. Yeah, somebody who's like the same age of us. GT's young too. He didn't.
probably never watched RoboCop.
He's like, I've never watched RoboCop. I don't even know what you're talking about.
RoboCop is. Like...
Yeah. I want a guilty or innocent verdict. Yeah.
So
no split decisions.
So Jessica says sounds good. So there it is. We got our judge.
Provides immunity.
So do not go back and watch Superman, the Superman movie, Man of Steel.
So she can't go back and watch it?
No.
Oh, but we can.
Yeah, because we know what the charges are. So we got to use.
Okay.
He said, "How do you not watch RoboCop?" Listen, how do you beat GT and not watch 5 Heartbeats? Not watch The Temptations? Not watch?
I'm going to get you, sucker.
I'm going to get you, sucker. Listen.
Wow, really? He ain't seen none of those. That's interesting. Even my kids have seen all those movies.
He probably hadn't seen Lean On Me.
Sit down and watch this movie. Sit down and watch this movie.
Even my kids have seen all those movies.
My kids have seen it all too. Yeah, go watch this movie. What's it about, Dad? Just sit there and watch it.
Just sit there and watch it.
That's exactly how I am with Asia. When she'll punish me, I'll be like, "You go watch this movie with me."
Yeah, hey, it's funny because when I pull up Good Samaritan law for Kansas, it comes up and says this law will protect people who seek medical help for someone experiencing a drug overdose from criminal prosecution if they have a small amount of an illegal substance.
Oh, they added on to there. That's different.
Is that what you want, Kansas?
Dang.
I got a little meth in my pocket. This one over here.
But I was trying to help him. Yeah,
I'm trying to help him so you can't prosecute me.
Oh my goodness, that's wild.
Oh my goodness.
So they out there saying that people ain't helping nobody because they own drugs. They got drugs in the car or something like that.
Yeah. But so like. Notwithstanding rules of negligence. You're right. Any provision herein contained, notwithstanding the ordinary standards of care and the rules of negligence, shall apply. But here's my issue, though. Now, right?
Now I know this because I teach. I'm state certified.
But hold on,
though. State in CPR.
But here,
tell people this.
Here's why we can't split this between Clark and Superman, though, right? Because if it's Clark, why would you expect him to run into a tornado to save his dad?
That's right.
All right, fine then.
I should have been quiet and let that be my defense. But like
I'm gonna tear him apart.
How can you expect this boy to go into there?
Right,
we talk about child endangerment. You want a child to go in there and go save his grown ass daddy.
Yeah. We got to treat Clark and Superman as one person. We know that
Clark Superman one person, Jonathan Kent another person.
Yeah. In order for this to make sense, because otherwise your whole defense goes in the trash. Like
only on that, only on the saving.
No, only on both. Yeah, but on both of them though. So why would you want to prosecute Jonathan?
So why don't we just put Superman in trouble?
We would just drop the Jonathan Kent one, and now we're just doing Superman. Clark.
Yeah, why would we just say the Superman? Like, so we could just say, hey, Superman in general, just like don't even separate the two, just Superman. Hey, okay. Superman let his dad die. That's simple.
Superman let his dad die.
Just like why even separate the two?
Killing thousands of people, killing and snapping the neck is out.
Yeah, I said we just do it that way. Just why even separate the two? It's all for fun anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. All right. So we got Superman, and then so you say you don't want to do prosecute John.
No, let's forget the Jonathan.
You sure?
Because if we focus on Superman itself, we could do that on one show. We don't have to split it up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. We focused on Superman.
So
on why he's the on why he did exactly what you would have done.
We're all gonna have to watch it again because we may all have to revisit our arguments because I haven't watched it in a while. It's been a while since I watched it.
It's gonna help my argument. So
hey, in all honesty, it's only been about a couple of months for me. This is actually one of my return to movies. It's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, I mean, my family loves it. My wife, that's one of the movies that my wife will sit down and watch, like for whatever reason, which is crazy to me.
I don't think I watched it since they released the Snyder cut, and that was how many years ago now?
About 3 or 4, probably more than that. Wait, man, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because I didn't even move to Texas yet, so it's been a minute. So I'm overdue for Man of Steel.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, my kids, they sat and watched it, and they like. I kid you not, my kids would make me fall in love with a movie that I probably shouldn't fall in love with at times. Like they was in The Flash. Like they was like, oh, it's The Flash. It's like, oh,
Yeah, cause put it this way: when I was watching like the Flash movie, I'm like, I did these things happen? Like I was like trying to like, wait, did that happen? I'm like, I do remember them coming down, but I'm like, did that happen?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So like, no, I'm actually excited. Like, I still got on the back an unopened copy of the Justice League Snyder Cut on DVD. Like the first DVD I bought in a long while. Like
I didn't know they actually sold that on DVD. The Snyder Cut.
Yes, indeed.
I didn't know they did either. I thought it was just on Matt.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Open that piece of crap up. All right, let's get out of here.
This guy. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, man, listen. Want to thank
out.
Yeah, want to thank everybody for joining us on the Humble Kingz Comic Book Show. Stay tuned for what we got coming. I'm trying to holler at this dude. We're gonna give this some time though, right? Like a couple of weeks before we do the trial thing. So like, yeah, I'm trying to holler at this dude. The Art of Nick Rivers. Y'all look him up. Dope artist. Would love to bring him on to the show. I would have pulled him on as a judge, but in all honesty, I think he'd be biased because he actually he sides with me on some of this stuff. So, but having said all of that though,
it ain't siding with you on some of it. It's right and wrong. We're going under the court of law.
We're going by man's law.
Man's law, right?
Yeah. That's all subjective.
We go by man's law, pastor, not the pastor law.
It is what it is. Listen, folks, thank y'all for tuning in with us. We'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Listen, y'all be good. Grace and peace.